Hi everyone and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM The Long War. So, let's continue where we left off. I actually have enough chrysalid corpses for chitin plating, but I would need 80 credits for that. And I don't think I'm willing to sell materials just to make chitin plating a little bit earlier. It will have to wait. So, let's scan for activity. Do we have a spare laser cannon? I don't think we do, we still need to wait for this one. Okay, 5 days then. Let's scan, see what awaits us next. 2 engineers, yes, this is a pretty good deal. I'll accept. We are still waiting for some rookies. Hopefully we'll get some good ones, with more than 3 health. Small scout, but it's flying low. Looks like it's going to land. Just let it land then. I only have 2 interceptors. Yep, let it land. Okay. Small UFO landing site. This might be interesting. So the thing about landing sites, as you might know, is that you can get slightly more advanced aliens. Which might mean a mechtoid. I expect to see mechtoids in the near future. Oh, also, this promotion for Meg, I'm still not sure what I want. But I kind of need to bring an officer. Can we wait for anyone? 15 hours. Do we want to wait for anyone? Let's see, we can wait for Quincy, which we probably should. Yes, let's wait for Quincy. There. And I think this is going to be enough. So I don't think I'm going to use smoke grenades on Meg. Which means Opportunist might be best. I think Opportunist is actually best. I'm simply not going to use smoke grenades on her. So picking one of these wouldn't make any sense. Let's go for Opportunist. Alright, and she will join as our officer for this mission. Maybe in a different slot in the back. So, Quincy is coming. I'm probably going to need him. Who else? I don't want to use all my best soldiers for this. So let's see. Manuel. Who else? We need a scout, obviously. Howard. Sure, that works. Next. Some firepower. Infantry. Emilia. I guess that's fine. Alright, next. She has a non-Overwatch build. Alright, next. Who's next? What do we need? We need a gunner, maybe even 2 gunners. If we get a mechtoid, or even cyberdisks, I'll probably need 2 gunners. How many gunners do we have? We got 6 gunners. And I could promote another person to a gunner. These aren't amazing stats for a gunner though, but I could really use some backup gunners. Because hit ammo is easily one of the most important abilities to have on as many soldiers as possible. You don't want to run out of soldiers with hit ammo. You really don't. Especially later into the game. So I'm actually tempted to promote her to a gunner. Yeah, let's just promote her to a gunner and she can join, that's fine. She doesn't have a lot of health, but that means she can just use Gatling laser. And one more person. What class do we need? Do we have any engineers? No, at least not right now. We can bring a Rocketeer. And that's our squad. So, let's give them proper gear. This is going to be a Gatling laser. I would still like to have more than 5 health. So let's see. We could give her alloy plating. Alright, that works. And what else? Smoke grenade? I might swap that for something else. Okay, next. Manuel. This is going to be an obvious one. So, laser sniper rifle. No, not that one. Laser pistol, targeting module, and illuminator gun sight. Only 5 health on him, but he's a sniper, he should be fine. Quincy, carapace armor. Yeah, we need to maximize his health. So, alloy plating for sure. And motion tracker, targeting module. Yeah, targeting module would be nice on him. He should get a promotion from this mission. Next up, Howard. Carapace armor, proper weapon, pistol, marksman scope, and probably alloy plating. Yep, alloy plating. Alright, next. Who's next? Meg. Laser rifle, most likely. Her aim is actually pretty good. And next, phalanx armor, shatter ray, and scope. Or maybe carapace armor. Carapace armor seems better. Does 11 health. Okay, I think I'll have some extra armor to use on someone. Emilia. Heavy laser rifle, carapace armor probably. And do we have a scope? Yes, we do. That's the last one. I could really use more scopes, but yeah. I need to prioritize what to spend my money on. And scopes are not super high on that list, unfortunately. So, phalanx armor, because I don't have any more carapace armor. I kind of need alloy plating. Yeah, this is not good enough. 8 health is not enough. I could take Quincy's, which might be fine. I'll replace this with a medkit. That's still 12 health. Alright, sure. Alloy plating and what else? Someone needs to use a motion tracker, might as well be him. Alright, that works. So... I think that's that. Meg, phalanx armor. Yep, looks like that's that, we're ready. Obviously, our specialist gunner doesn't have hit ammo, but that's the whole point of bringing her. To get her promoted to corporal. Or at least get started on the experience necessary. Anyway, let's go, we're ready. This might be an interesting mission. It's just a small UFO, but it's a landing site. Not a crash site, so there will be more aliens. And it might be more dangerous aliens. I kind of hope we won't get a mechtoid, because I don't feel 100% prepared for a mechtoid. But it's a possibility that I'm taking into account. Alright, let's move. We'll use that motion tracker right away. See if there are any aliens in range. Yep, there's a group on the left side, good to know. Let's see, how do we want to do this? I could throw a battle scanner to see what exactly that is. We do have a battle scanner, right? Yes, we do. So, do we want to do that? Oh, never mind. Okay, 4 floaters and a Muton. That's not too bad, we can handle it. Can we kill someone this turn? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. Yeah, I don't think we can. It's probably best to hunker down. Especially with that Muton leader. That's a squad leader, I think. I could move towards them a bit with Quincy, but then one of these floaters would likely flank him. That's not a brilliant idea.
Copy that.
We can stay here and overwatch. We are flanking something. Yeah, we are flanking a floater, but I won't be able to take advantage of that. Unfortunately. I do have a smoke grenade. And I could actually throw it if I want to. Might not be a bad idea. Right, Meg in the back.
Roger, Dodger.
Like this. Someone needs to stay in the back. Clearly. So what about that smoke grenade? That's Manuel. Well, we could throw it. Manuel needs to back up. He can go chill with Meg. He won't have a lot of cover around there. But he should be fine in the corner. He can stay here, he will have cover. Yep, that's fine. Looks good to me. That's the corner of the map, so he will be safe in there. And do we want to set up with the rocket launcher?
I'm on the move.
Possibly. Go into full cover and steady weapon. As for Quincy, we actually have a decent chance to kill this floater right here. Let's try. There we go, it's down. Nice. And now, What about that smoke grenade? Who needs it the most? I could take one more shot. I could suppress one of these guys. Seems fairly pointless. We won't do enough damage like this. Well, we could suppress that floater closest to us, or we could just hunker down. That's probably better, honestly. Yep, just hunker down. I don't see the point of throwing this smoke grenade. But we can still do it. Alright, let's do it. There, enjoy. And that's that, Overwatch. I could take a shot. It's kind of tempting to shoot that floater. We do have full cover, because we have low profile, and we got smoke. It's probably worth trying. There's a good chance we'll kill that floater, let's try. And that's a kill. There, nice. Okay, now I don't want to abort the mission, why would I want to do that? We're down to what? 3 floaters and 1 Muton. Overwatch opportunist, that's not very nice. And he missed. And now Manuel can take a shot. 89%. Not bad. They have the exact same health. We could get holo targeting first. I wouldn't want to miss. So holo targeting, 60%. Can we take a shot from the back? No, not you. Yes, we can take a shot from back here. Only one target, which is why I checked. There, and we actually hit. Nice one. And we can get holo targeting on the other guy. Like this. And we also hit. We might be able to kill them both. I could blast them with a rocket launcher, but that seems like a bit of a waste of a rocket. Yeah, that seems like a waste. I can kill one of them for sure. Probably not both. At least it doesn't look like we can kill both. We'll kill the one on Overwatch, because that makes sense. So can we follow up? Not really. No. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, we'll use Overwatch in that case. In case he moves towards us. And Meg can be a little bit closer, perhaps? Yeah, a bit closer. So Overwatch, I guess, we can reposition slightly and hunker down. Overwatch, in case that floater moves towards us. The Muton needs to move towards us. Otherwise, I'll just have to keep taking shots with Manuel. Oh, he ran away. Alright. And yeah, okay, that happened. That's fine. There is some meld. It would be nice to get that, as always. Let's go follow them. So, into cover. Like this. This is not close enough. I could throw that battle scanner to take a shot with Manuel. It's probably worth it. Let's do it. We'll see if there are any more groups around there. There they are. And the meld container too. And we should be able to do some nice damage to that Muton. I still got precision shot? No, we can't see them, damn it. That's actually really annoying. Okay then, that's really disappointing. Yeah, now we can, but we can't take a shot on this turn. Alright. Well, that's all we can really do. Yeah. I think I'll mostly stay here. I do want the meld. So we could move closer with Quincy. Staying in full cover should be fine. But I would have to dash into full cover like this. If I want to be closer to that meld. Alright, let's do it. I'm mostly doing this because I know there aren't any more groups around there. And I want the meld. We do have quite a lot of meld, but there's no such thing as having too much meld. You can never have too much meld. Overwatch, in case they move towards us. And let's move up a bit. Hunker down. And one more person. You can actually stay here. Steady weapon. Alright, we should be able to get the meld. I might have to run and gun to get it. The Muton is still running away. I hope we'll have line of sight still. It will be nice to use precision shot. Oh, come on now. Stupid tree is blocking the way. So do we want to use run and gun? To grab the meld? I wouldn't mind. I don't think my chance to hit on the Muton will be good enough. But I wouldn't mind getting that meld. Can we take a shot with Howard? If we move closer? Probably not, but we can try. Yeah, this is out of range, unfortunately. Alright, steady weapon. I'm a little bit undecided about that run and gun. It's really tempting, but it's also a little bit risky. The meld might still be there on the next turn, but there's no guarantee. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's still going to be there. It should still be there on the next turn. What's our chance to hit? 32%. Well... Nah, let's just hunker down. I don't want to risk getting hit. And that's pretty much it. We can move a little bit closer. This is fine. We're too far away for them to shoot us.
I'm on the move.
And like this.
On the move.
Alright, good enough. One more person. That's our Gatling laser gunner. And the Rocketeer. Steady weapon still. I should move manual a bit because I don't want him to get surprised. We could get a group running into us from the right side. It's certainly a possibility. Unlikely, but it might happen. Okay, so the Muton is still running away. That's pretty annoying. I hate chasing aliens across the entire map. We can get the meld, nice. And we don't have to waste run and gun, which is even better. How much meld is this going to be? 11 meld. Can we shoot that Muton? No, we can't, damn it. Well, the UFO is here. That Muton is really getting on my nerves at this point. We might be able to shoot him with Howard. This should be in range, and it is. This will not kill him, even if we get a crit, but doing some damage will be useful regardless. There, 9 critical. So he's down to what, 5? I could use run and gun to try killing him. It's a little bit risky, but I could do it. I don't think this will be close enough to the UFO to risk triggering the outsider. And we will have full cover from that direction. I think it's worth it. Alright, let's do it. This is far enough from the UFO. And now we can kill him, hopefully. 27%. Well, we only need to hit once. This is roughly same chance to hit at least once. I think the breaking point was 94, 95, or 96. I mean, it doesn't really matter when it's this high. And we missed. Well then, that happened because obviously every mission needs to have at least one shot missed with high chance to hit. It's a tradition at this point. It has to happen in every mission. Clearly. Well, we won't be killing that Muton on this turn. That's not going to happen anymore. Nope. It's not going to happen. Unless I can use command. I can use command. Yeah, let's use command. I don't want to leave that Muton alive. In before we miss again. Come on, Quincy. There, that's a kill. Okay, that was a decent use of command, I guess. I didn't want to leave him alive. That doesn't seem like a very good idea. So, let's move towards the UFO. I'm not sure how many more aliens there are in here. How many did we kill? 4? 5? Yeah, I'm not going to follow that floater. Oh, he's back. Well, I guess he's confused about life.
They're trying to pull back.
They are not very good at pulling back then. I'm just saying. Can we flank him with Howard? Oh yeah, Howard is actually out of ammunition. Never mind. There's no way I'm moving towards that floater. We can take a shot from back here. with 62%. Sure, why not? And we missed, because obviously. Can anyone else take a shot? Probably not. Maybe from here. Yep, that's close enough. Oh, 28%, right, because he has full cover from this direction. Let's suppress him then. You know, just in case. Like this. And that's all we can really do. Oh yeah, Manuel actually has line of sight. That was pretty useless suppression if we hit. Whatever, we'll just reload. Let's move on. Only 5 aliens killed so far. Not a lot. So we're not quite done with this. Again, this is a landing site, not a crash site, so there will be more aliens for sure. Okay, come on people. We got work to do. Chop chop. And any reloads? Nope, everyone already moved. Or used an action. This will be our reload turn. I can hear some thin men. So this is the reload turn. Just reload all the things. The good news is the aliens don't have a lot of resources because the melt container was only worth 11. That's good. Oh, well then, speaking of thin men, we found them. Alright. How do we want to handle this then? Good question. Probably very carefully. I will almost definitely hunker down here. So Meg needs to move slightly out of the way, because I need that tree. Let's see. Like that. I need that full cover. I could take a shot or suppress that guy or hunker down. I think hunkering down will be best. Quincy needs to be a bit closer, but not on this turn. So hunker down with everyone. I don't want to get hit. And that's a lot of thin men. That's 5 thin men. This is going to be rough. No, I could try steady weapon from here. I assume they will move towards us. Okay, let's try steady weapon from here. We'll reload. And Meg will stay back there. Alright, let them come to us. They will probably take a shot or two. But they are quite far away from us right now. Yeah, they used an acid cloud. That's to be expected. That's what they usually do, if they can't hit anyone reliably. Alright, but this is fine. Only one person is affected. Let's see. We might be able to kill at least one, maybe. What about that rocket launcher? This is a pretty good use of a rocket. 2.5 scatter is not amazing. But I think this is a pretty good rocket. It should be worth it. 2.6. Do we want to use it? Okay, let's use it. 2.4 scatter on that one. And we did what? 14 damage, not bad. We didn't actually kill any, but we destroyed cover. Manuel. Let's check Manuel. Where is he? There. So this is a guaranteed kill right here. We'll probably go for that one. 84%. Can anyone else take a shot? What about Howard? If he moves a little bit closer, he should be able to take a shot. He has a low profile, so he can use any cover as full cover. Like this. Yes, so let's kill this guy, and then we can take a shot with Manuel at the other thin man. There, that's a kill. Manuel is next. That's 84%. No need to use precision shot. We just need to hit. Alright, go for it. Don't miss, bro. And that's a kill. Awesome. We got 3 more thin men. 3 thin men are still quite dangerous, but not nearly as much as 5. Okay, hunker down. And I need to stay spread out because acid. But I want Quincy to be a little bit closer. Hunker down. And that's pretty much it. Yep, not much else I can do. I can move a little bit to the right. And maybe take a shot. I don't think it's worth taking a shot here. We'll use Overwatch. And Overwatch again. Alright. Meg will stay where she is. And that's our turn done. 40%. Okay, we're fine. There's one inside the UFO. Not sure if I like that too much. He might try to flank us through here. I need to be careful about that. So this guy needs to die. Yeah, we need to reposition to not get flanked. So like this. And get holo targeting up. Where's the third one then? The first one is here. There's one inside the UFO, but there's one more thin man unaccounted for. So manual. 69%. And that's a kill. Nice. We'll just wait for that thin man from the UFO. Yep. Not much point using Overwatch from here. Just hunker down. And... Yep, Overwatch for you. Reposition slightly. Overwatch. Acid. Okay, looks good. And there he is. Yeah, I knew it. He tried to flank us. Sneaky bastard. Was that two thin men? Or one thin man moving twice? It's hard to tell. I'm not in a huge rush to move into the UFO. Let's just stay outside. I don't want to trigger the outsider yet. That would be pretty bad. Yep, we'll just stay outside. He should come to us. Okay, still nothing. I don't really mind. We'll keep waiting. We can get holo targeting up. I mean, steady weapon on manual. And that's pretty much it. Alright, Overwatch. Come on, show your ugly thin man face. I know you're there. Stop pretending that you're not. Okay, he doesn't want to join our party. How rude. Okay, let's move up a little bit. Just not too close to the UFO. I don't want the outsider. And Overwatch. I'll just wait a few turns. And there he is. Can we kill him? Nice one. One more hit. Come on, people. 63%. Go, go, go. Come on, Howard. Nope. Anyone else? No? But he should move again because he's flanked. No, he didn't move. But this should be an easy kill at this point. Yeah, 96%. And that's a kill. There's one more thin man, and I have no idea where he is. This is a little bit awkward. I'll just wait a few turns. I'm not in a huge rush. We know he's somewhere. I do have a motion tracker still. Who had that? Oh yeah, the guy all the way in the back. Which doesn't make it super useful. There's no real reason to rush this. We probably lost any other melt containers in this mission, but we got one melt container. I'm okay with this. I'll just wait a few turns. I realize that's not the most exciting tactic of all times. But yeah. Hopefully he will show his ugly face sooner or later, preferably sooner. He might be inside the UFO. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Let's try that motion tracker. Yep, looks like he's inside the UFO. How sneaky. Alright, we'll just wait for him. I don't know if there's one more pod. I would expect one more pod from a landing site, but this might be it. Overwatch again. Come on, I know you're there. Because there's only one outsider. Well then. Yeah, I don't know about this. We can move a little bit closer. Like this. I can just kill the outsider instantly with Quincy. We do have rapid fire on him. So he can guarantee a kill on the outsider. But still, I'm hoping that Silman will just show his face.
You hear that?
Yes, I hear that. I've been hearing that for the past 15 minutes. Okay, I'll wait 2 or 3 more turns. If nothing happens, we'll just move in. But we can reposition a little bit. Getting line of sight with manual might be a little bit problematic. But we'll see what we can do. Come on, are you coming or what?
You hear that?
Yes, I hear that. I already told you. Up here, we should get line of sight from here. Or at least we'll have better chance of getting it. I will wait for the steady weapon. So 2 more turns, basically. Steady weapon. And we can move in on the next turn.
What the hell was that?
Okay, let's move in a bit. Not too much.
Heading there now.
Like this. And Quincy. Quincy can just dash.
Moving out.
Okay. That's our Gatling laser gunner. Steady weapon for Manuel. Move a little bit closer. Okay, still nothing.
I'm ready.
I'm not liking this too much.
There's something out there.
Yes, there's something out there. I'm not saying it's aliens, but you know, it's aliens. Okay, he's like on the other side of the wall. That's pretty funny. Yeah, he's like 2 tiles away. This is a little bit awkward. Alright, hey, I don't mind.
Boy.
Okay, well then, let's move a little bit closer.
On the move.
I don't want him to shoot me in the face, you know. In case that wasn't obvious. Okay, Overwatch.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
Alright, let's move in. Or this just isn't going to happen. But best way to do this? Good question. I think like this. We still didn't trigger anything. That's interesting. I could throw a battle scanner into the UFO. That's probably the best way to handle this. We still got 1 more battle scanner. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. This should reveal something, hopefully. Let's do it. It's not like I'll use that battle scanner for anything else in this mission. Okay, he's right here. And there's the outsider as well. So what's a good way to kill them both without any risk?
On the move.
Well, I don't know. Manuel won't have line of sight from here, obviously. We can get 1 free kill with Quincy, but we have to kill that thin man. Let's wait 1 more turn. We'll just move in to kill the thin man. Oh, he's moving. Yeah, he's just moving back and forth, like he's stuck. Okay, so the plan is to just move in like this, shoot the thin man, and then we'll use Quincy to kill the outsider. That should work. Yes, it should work. I don't see why not.
Engaging.
So, there. And this has to kill the thin man. That's 92%. It might not. Yeah, right. This isn't guaranteed Sven damage. I could use the rocket launcher to hit him through the wall. This should work. That's probably the best we can do. Alright, let's use it. This should do some damage. Go, go, go. There, 2 damage. That's enough. Now we can get a guaranteed kill. And we can also shoot him with other soldiers. Like with Manuel. Yeah, this will be easy enough. Let's take a shot with Alisa. And that's a kill for her. At least she got 1 kill out of this mission. And now we can just kill the outsider, like this. Are we done, or is there 1 more group?
Another one.
Yeah, we are done. Alright, only 2 groups then. That was a nice mission. We didn't take any damage at all. We got some meld. We'll get some materials. We got a promotion for Quincy. That's going to be Killer Instinct. Because that's his build, basically. So, Killer Instinct. And what did we get? 29 Alerium, 38 alloys, 13 meld, powered swords, and 2 flight computers. Very nice mission. Okay. So, satellite uplink is almost done, but we still need to wait for satellites. Let's take a look at the map. So I can launch 2 satellites. The panic levels are pretty high in both South America and in Europe. I still prefer to go for Europe. Yeah, that's 5 countries with very high panic level. I don't like that. But anyway, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.